Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne.
Hello, so I just realised I haven't actually said hello to the camera, to you, today, because I filmed a bit. I went for a walk, I went and picked up a new hot water bottle for Lilia to take back with her to Preston. She's still got a fever, but she's feeling quite a bit better. And her fever is coming down slowly. She's just behind the camera on the sofa where she has been all day. Dan is very excited today because he bought himself a new car. Not a new car, a new to us car. It's the same age as my new to us car that I had to get at the end of last year when my dear old Igo went kaput. So Dan is just on his way back now with this new car. I haven't even seen it. And that lack of control and involvement, even though I'm so bored by the idea of buying a car, is just stressed me out a bit. So he'll be home any minute. And then he's probably going to spend the rest of the afternoon talking about the car, looking at the car, playing with the car, driving the car about, cleaning the car. It's going to be car for the rest of the day. Much excitement. I can't get motivated today. I keep sitting here thinking I just want to go and get into bed. So I'm going to clean around a bit, just make sure everything's ordered for cooking dinner and stuff later. Not that I've worked out what we're having for dinner yet. And then I think I'm going to do some crochet or something in bed. I'm trying to finish my little, it's buried under my laptop and my cushions here. I'll show you in a minute. I'm trying to finish my little, here's the box. My little mini cross stitch. It was a gift a couple of years ago from Sandy and Bella, I should say, the dog. They dropped it off a couple of years ago as a Christmas present. I've bumped into Sandy a couple of times walking around the grounds where I work. She walks her dog there. So thank you, Sandy. I've really enjoyed making that, and I'm going to order a little frame to put it in for next Christmas. I have nothing else of interest to say. We were going to talk about books, Lilia and I, but she's just not up for it. You can probably hear a little sniffle in the background there. I'm also going to put away some of the Christmas decorations. I do it slowly. I take bits away every day slowly until we're only left with the tree, and then we take that down before 12th night. I'm going to miss the tree. Oh, slightly dodgy lighting, isn't it? I am in the kitchen, as you can see, and I have barely filmed anything today. And tomorrow will be the last of these. It'll be the last of the Vlogmas into days in between vlogs. So I want to do this one and then do another one tomorrow. We are planning on going to my stepmum's house tomorrow. We were originally supposed to go on the 27th, but Lilia got a shift at work, so we had to change it. Then it all looked a bit shaky with Lilia being unwell, but she's feeling so much better. Her temperature's back to normal. She's eaten and she's just had a shower, and she says she feels so much better. She's even doing a face mask and things. So we're going to see how she is in the morning, and my stepmom knows, so we will play it by ear and see. So I am about to embark on cooking 3 different dinners, and that is because Dan and I really fancied a curry, and I've got some red Thai paste left from yesterday. And we had some chicken in the freezer, so we're going to have that. But Phoebe doesn't like that, and she's been really hankering after some fish cakes we bought for her to have the other day, but she ended up having something else because she had a friend over. So I'm going to do that for her, but Lilia's appetite's still not great, and she just fancies soup. So that's what I'm going to do. It's all very easy, just heating stuff up in the oven and cooking something in a wok and heating soup in a microwave. So I'm going to do that. Don't quite know what I'm making yet in terms of the Thai curry because I don't have any coconut milk. I've got the paste. I think I'm going to do a kind of variation on a jungle curry, so like with the Thai paste and vegetables and chicken and I don't know. I'll see if I can find something online. My first challenge though is opening the blinking fish cakes so that I can cook one for Phoebe and put the other one in the freezer. It's only 5:45, but it feels so much later because I did a load of sorting out of Christmas decorations and stuff. I had a lovely time doing it, listening to my audiobook. And in fact, I'm going to put my audiobook back on. The one I'm listening to is still The Impossible Girl by Lydia Kane. And I realised I spoke about it yesterday, but I didn't really tell you much about it. It is based in the... Oh, when is it based? I think it's the late 1800s. About book. Mid-1800s. It's Manhattan, 1850. So the main character is Cora, and she was born with 2 hearts. And she now works as a resurrectionist, so procuring bodies of people who have been buried following dying of ailments that surgeons and colleges want to study. But there's an increasing interest in the unusual, and you've got like the P.T. Barnum is around. They're looking for curiosities, and there's a quite sinister museum guy he's getting more and more greedy for curiosities for his museum. And then mysteriously people start dying not of natural causes. People on her watch list, so people who might have a particular heart condition or disfigurement that doctors want to study, they start dying a lot sooner than they should be. And of course she has 2 hearts, which she's trying to conceal, and she's living life as both a girl and a boy, her twin brother, for reasons that are explained at the beginning of the book. And so she's starting to realise she could be in danger. And I'm about halfway through, and it's told really well. It's read beautifully by Saskia Marler-Bell. She's doing a really good job. I suspect everybody at the moment, and it's got quite a dark sort of gothic feel, which is really, really nice. So the main character is half Chinese, and she has a lot of knowledge of bodily anatomy. That's what I want to say. I'm wondering if the author is maybe a doctor or someone who's studied that. Just going to go and have a look and see. She's written another one called The Half-Life of Ruby Fielding, Opium and Absinthe. Let's find out a bit more. Sorry, you're just watching me looking at her up now. Lydia Kang, an author of young adult fiction and non-fiction. She graduated from Columbia University and New York University School of Medicine. I did suspect. Yeah, she's definitely got a really heavy medical background. And that does come across, but not in a kind of overly detailed way. It fits the story really well. So yeah, I really am enjoying it. So hopefully that's a bit more background on the book that I'm listening to. Okay, I am going to go and apply my non-existent culinary knowledge to trying to put together some form of chicken and vegetable curry.
It's not, it's definitely a boy car.
Dan has left me for, I was going to say another woman, but you've just said it's a boy car. So
I left you.
he prefers his car to me now. It's 8 o'clock. We haven't gone to bed. I've been up here reading, and I've just finished one of Phoebe's books that she never read, so I thought I'd give it a go because it's a sort of simplified version of A Christmas Carol told alongside another story. It's Bar Humbug by Michael Rosen. It was okay.
Wasn't that a Christmas Eve book a couple of Christmases ago?
Possibly. But it was all right. It was very short. I enjoyed it. It'll be going to the charity shop. And I've now just started wintering, which Julie sent me earlier in Vlogmas. And I'm only about 5 pages in and loving it as well, especially as it starts in Folkestone, which is on the Kent coast. And I've just brought myself up a glass of rosé and dairy milk chocolate. This is, I'm looking like, you know, I'm just having one chocolate. I've had about
17 of those.
55 chocolates today. It's Christmas.
I've just had a pint of spiced rum and ginger ale.
You did. So Dan couldn't be bothered making himself his drinks and keep getting up and down, so he did it all in a pint. But it
Very
took you
large
quite a long time to, well, an hour, which isn't that long. Yeah, so we're doing Christmas well, but I think we're also looking forward to less overindulgence in January, aren't we? I do love the healthiness that comes with January.
I think we've agreed we're not going to drink from the 2nd of January through to Burns Night on the 25th.
Yeah, that's what we normally do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we normally have a bit of a dry January just because I really enjoy it. I don't know. I just enjoy it.
It's nice to have a little bit of a break.
Break from things like that.
Reset.
Sorry about the coughing.
Sorry about the coughing.
That comes out loud, you see. So yeah, I'll definitely do that. But I like to start on the 2nd rather than the 1st because that's a bit more unexpected.
Ease yourself in.
Yeah, and we have to have a drink on Burns Night. Got to have a whiskey. So we usually finish on Burns Night. I don't know what day of the week that'll be next year, but it's the 25th of January.
It is. It's a Saturday.
Oh, that's quite handy.
Because I'm getting my...
Actually, that reminds me, Hall Place are doing a Burns Night supper. We should probably sold out by
better
now.
to have it at home.
Yeah.
Lily's is going to introduce Burns Night to her flatmates.
Good. So Lilia, who's not a huge meat eater, loves a proper haggis, and I prefer the vegetarian ones. What do you prefer? Actually, I like both, really.
I prefer it all smushed up with neeps and tatties and whiskey sauce.
Oh, I'm looking forward to Burns Night already now.
Oh, and our vegan black sausage.
Vegan black pudding.
Black pudding.
Yeah, it's it's the same company that make normal black pudding. I can't think of the name of the company now. I can't remember. But they do a vegan one, and it's nice. It's just lovely, gorgeous, and a little, I think, easier stomached than the idea of black
the way
pudding.
I'm lying makes me look tiny next to you. I'm not a tiny human.
But that's what always happens. But he's lying down and I'm sitting up. There we go. So I'm going to spend a bit more time reading Wintering. We're just waiting for Phoebe to emerge from her room having moisturised, and then we're going to go and watch. What's it called? She has emerged.
I don't know.
What's it called? The thing with Chris
McCausland
and Lee Mack, and it's about them being neighbours at Christmas.
I don't know.
We recorded it, so we're going to go and watch it. Anyway, I only came on to say a 30-second goodbye, and now I've been talking for 4 minutes. So
that's because you waffle.
I do waffle. Do your thing that you do whenever you're here and I'm saying goodbye. Will you put your hand over it?
Oh.
We'll see you tomorrow for the very last day of the year. Now do it properly.
Bye.